Hey everybody, welcome to the tower. I hope you're having a great day. I'm not sure how you found my channel, but I'm glad you're here. Alright, what do we do here? Well, I read tower moments. So how I do this, I draw two cards from the major arcana deck just like this to find out your overall tower reading. I look at the bottom of the deck for more information, two cards, and then we will clarify. We'll do 3, 2, and 3, and we will look at one more card at the bottom to give it all a nice little ending. Maybe. Tower moments are not always fun, so don't expect fairy tales or anything like that. Sometimes they get nasty, so just be prepared for that. All of these messages are timeless, so whenever you're watching this is when the universe wanted you to see it. And there are no star signs. Everybody gets to play. With all that out of the way, please think about hitting the old subscribe button. It's just me out here doing the thing with a camera and a deck of cards, and just me. No fancy editing or music or anything like that. So, with all that out of the way, let's get started. Lover's card on this side of the tower, right there. I'm the lizard dude, if you can't tell, right there. This is an emotional choice gone bad. This is a relationship that has gone bad. This is something that you thought was going to be good that turned out not good. Before the love before the tower is basically what's leading into the tower. So this is a relationship that's decaying. This is a relationship that's you get the idea. It should have been over a while ago. That leads to your tower moment, of course. Big fight, big upheaval, but that leads to the temperance card. So the temperance card is all about harmony and patience and keeping your temper in check. So that's interesting. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil and the Hangman. Hangman is about taking a step back and looking at the big picture, and the Devil is all about toxicity. If I were to stop this reading right now, I would say that this fight allows you to take a step back and sees you how bad things really are, and then you can make the best choice available to you. Like, wow, this person's evil. I need to get away from them. I need to throw them out. I need to, whatever. Well, let's see what's going on. Why is this all messed up? Eight of Swords. Seven of Cups. Oh, yeah, okay. Seven of Pentacles. Two sevens and an eight. Nice. Maybe not quite for this side of the tower, though, because this person is very bipolar. 1 minute, they hate you. And they let it know. The Eight of Swords. They let you know how bad you really are. Constantly, they're threatening things. They're saying, "I'm gonna leave if you don't do what I want." They're the most toxic person in the world. Then they switch. Seven of Cups. They immediately turn nice again. As soon as you go, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry, I'll do this," and then it's boom, they put the mask back on, right? This person is very bipolar, and they've invested a lot of energy in doing this. See, they're treating you like as soon as you start to get a little bit distant or a little bit uppity, they pull the strings, they pull the leash, and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna get mad again and threaten and get all bipolar and mean." So they're controlling you this way, and they've invested a lot of time into watching you and to find your rhythm. So they know exactly when to get nasty and when to be nice. And they're doing this to manipulate you big time. So they are manipulating you emotionally in ways that you don't deserve to be. And I think you're starting to figure that out. Anyway, this time they do it, it leads to the tower. And the tower leads to the Two of Pentacles, which, yeah, very bipolar. And the Five of Cups. So this is the energy that says, listen, you regret putting up with this bipolar nonsense for a while now. This tower is going to make you realize how much energy it's really drained out of you, how much time you've wasted on it. People get mad sometimes. I get it. That happens. We're all human. Nothing unusual about that. But this is strategic misery. All right, this is planned. This isn't just random anger. This is they see you starting to get a little bit too happy and starting to realize that maybe you can do stuff without them. They get flipped. They get mad. They'll threaten you. They will manipulate you. They will pull out all the stops to get you back to where they need to control you, right? And then once you get there, they're all nice again, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're good." And this is me, right? So this is that energy. It's a very, it's toxic. It's not good for you. I getting mad sometimes. We all lose our temper. We all say things we regret. But normal, healthy, adjusted human beings, very few of them that are out there anymore. We know that, oh well, I can get through this and move on. This person can't. This is their life. This is how they live. This is how they exist. They need to control you. Temperance. Knight of Pentacles. King of Swords. Seven of Wands. Yep. The only way you're going to get your peace back is basically you need a clear head. You need to take a step back and realize how toxic they are. Stop everything. Have a clear head and put your boundaries up. When they start throwing their fits, when they start getting mad, when they start saying, "Oh, I'm going to leave if you don't do what I say. I'm angry and upset and mad and this, that," just say bye. Don't give in to them. Just let them go. Just say, I don't need this anymore. Put your boundaries up. Get your head clear, mind clear, and just stop rushing into helping them. Because, see, when they get mad and start going off the handle, you think something's wrong. You think you did something wrong, so you think you have to fix it. So you always rush in like, no, it's okay, it's fine. I didn't mean it, because it's always you. You did something. And they tell you did something. They act like you did something, but it's manipulation. They did it. They're doing all of this. This is their plan. They gaslight you into thinking that you're the bad guy or the one that needs to do better, but you're not. You're definitely not. Okay? So the next time this happens, this tower moment, and this tower moment alone isn't enough for you to throw them out, and they start threatening to leave, and they start calling you a bad person, and this, just take a step back, don't engage, and just say, okay, bye. There's the door. I'll help you pack your stuff. Because I'm guessing this whole behavior thing only comes from one side, right? It doesn't come from you. You're probably pretty level-headed. You don't scream threats and manipulation constantly. I get the feeling you are the victim of all of this, and you need to realize that you don't want to be a victim anymore. You don't want to be manipulated anymore. You don't want to be controlled anymore. So the next time this happens, tell them to leave. Just say, okay, I'm tired of it. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Just let them go. Because, you don't need this. You really don't. Nobody does. It's 2026, man. If people don't want to stay, you got to let them go. Just, yeah. And you will find out within 3 days, probably, after you get over the initial shock period of, oh, they're gone. What do I do? I messed up. And nope, you didn't mess up. They've threatened to leave many times. And that'll happen. That's why the Pentacle Knight is here, because you're gonna want to reach out to him. You're gonna think, "Oh, I'm sorry, come back." Nope, don't do that. Stand your ground. Realize that life is better without being manipulated after a few days, and you just don't have somebody screaming at you how terrible you are all the time, or how good you are when they need you to do something. And then when that happens, you're just going to start to get over that nonsense. And you're going to go, oh yeah, maybe they didn't mean any of it. Maybe they were just using me. Which is true. That's what they're doing. So you need a clear head, you need to stand your ground, and you need to hold those boundaries tight. Don't let them fall. Protect yourself. This person is a manipulator. They control you like a puppet. And you need to break free. You need to cut the strings. You need to escape the devil. Because that's who you're with right now. The last card on the deck is the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is the card of endings, my friend. And if there wasn't a clearer message in this whole reading, that's it. Right? That's the message that says you need to clear this out. You need to end it. It's going to be a little bit messy. It's going to be rough. It's going to hurt. Because that whole heart thing is going to start screaming at you like, oh, they really didn't mean it. Like I said before, you're going to try to convince yourself to letting them come back. Because maybe you really are the bad guy. No, you're not. You're going to tell yourself you are for a little while. You're going to say, oh, I should have done better. I should have tried harder. I should have spent more money. I should have. No. You've been doing this long enough. There's not enough money in the world to spend. There's not enough attention you can give. There's not enough support you can offer. There's nothing you can do. There's not enough. You have to understand that. And I think you will in time, once you get some distance between you and this person. You will understand how nasty and evil they really were. I hope this energy doesn't resonate with too many, but if it does, if it resonates with you, I'm hoping for you. You're in a situation that you don't deserve and you need to get out of it. So, today is a great day to do that. Especially if they snap. Especially if they scream at you like, I'm going to leave. They start that old routine that you've heard so many times before. Today is the perfect day to walk away from the devil. They are manipulating you in every way they can. And you got to put your boundaries up. It's time. That's what the energy is saying. Now is the best time to do that. You will be happier by yourself. I mean, there's no reason to put up with this. All right? Anyway, I'm going to show you the cards, and that'll be it for the day. Here we go. If you're still here at the end of the video, thank you for sticking around to the void part of the video. This reading wasn't very, it was good, but it wasn't very friendly like most of them are. You've got to take a stand. You've got to stand up for yourself, and it'll be good in the long run. Anyway, thanks for watching so much. If you liked what you saw, please think about hitting the old subscribe button, sharing the video to somebody who might need it, and yeah, I try to upload every day, so that's another good reason to subscribe if you want to hang out with me for a few minutes every day. And if this video didn't resonate with you at all and you're still here, thanks for watching. I appreciate you, and be sure to check out any other videos I might have done. Just click on the list and start scrolling down, because I've done quite a few, and you might find one that appeals to you and relates to your situation. Like I said, they're all timeless. So, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out, and yeah, see ya. Bye.